Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and welcome back to another episode of Craft Your Stash Away, one project at a time. In my case, if you guys have not seen the introduction video where I talk about everything or have not checked out the blog post where I type out a lot of stuff that's not in the video, I'll have both of those linked down below so you guys can check them out because I want you guys to be in the loop for this process and to be able to do it alongside me and really focus in on what you want to work on. So today I'm going to show you guys the prep work that I have done to be able to complete my task for this month. So like I mentioned in the original video, you could either pick a month goal or a 3-month goal or 2-month or just 2 projects you wanted to work on. It could really work however you'd like. Maybe some specific items you want to bash in your stash. Lots of different options. But I've chosen my Traveler's Notebook to work on. As you guys know, I started this year. And I have 3 sets of pages done. Let me pull those out. So, let's see. This one was the first one that I did. I'm not sure what order I want them in yet, hence why they're not adhered in the Traveler's Notebook. I did that one. Then I did this one, which I think goes this way. This way. I have this one, and those were both done on Patreon, and then I have this one, which I believe was also done on Patreon. So if you like Traveler's Notebooks, head over there. I've done some stuff. So I did these, I believe, January. Actually, I think they were all done in February. No, January live streams. February was this one. I also have my templates that match the current book that I'm working on. And this Traveler's Notebook is actually from Momenta, so I'll show you guys here in the back. It's from the Explorer Journal collection from Momenta. I bought these at Tuesday Morning, so there's 2 of them. The other one is lined, so this one's actually blank. And as you can tell, it has a crap ton of pages. So I did a little blog post over on Patreon discussing my refocusing because it is now, let's see, it is March 7th. And I haven't scrapbooked in 2 weeks, which is fine. You don't necessarily need a scrapbook every week to be able to succeed at this project. And I think I can still do it because I know I won't be able to finish the whole notebook in time, but I'll be able to finish this section. Since there are so many pages in this Traveler's Notebook, I am just going to attempt to finish all of these photos. So these are photos from Animal Kingdom trip that I took with my father and my brother when they came to visit. So essentially I have all those photos and I want to put them into a book. So I have about 8 to 9 more spreads to do this month to be able to do that, which I think will be pretty easy, especially if I take the time on the weekends like I normally do to sit down and scrapbook because we got blank pages and we want to fill them. Now, like I'd mentioned, I don't know what order I want them in yet. I could do lots of different options, obviously. So once I do have all the pages done, then I'll probably adhere them in. But I know that based on how many pages are left in here, I'll be able to put other stuff in here once I'm done with this Animal Kingdom section. So this was their first visit to me down in Florida, so I might be able to add in the other ones as I go. There's stuff all over this Traveler's Notebook. But I do like this Traveler's Notebook so far. It is not the kind that you could do mixed media in, so that's pretty much why I've stuck with adding my own pattern paper, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, but I know it's going to make it bulky in the end, and, you know, understanding those kind of things ahead of time are also good. I know that this thing's going to be thick, right? And I know that this is my first Traveler's Notebook, and as I explained in some of my other videos, because I've never worked with this size before, I know that if I don't like it, I could essentially give it as a gift, right? Because I know there are other people in this album who would also appreciate it, and then I could rework the memories into my own, you know, to a different project, maybe a 6x6 album or something else small. But I know some people don't understand the appeal of it, of a Traveler's Notebook. I really like the unique size. I think it's a good challenge. I won't say that I'd want to do them all the time. I can see why people do them though. It's kind of fun to work on such a small format and still be able to get so much in. So we know how many pages we have left. We know how many pages I've done currently. So we're about, I don't know, so there's 11 pages total and I've done 3. We're not halfway there, obviously. So there's still work to be put in. And again, my goal is for the end of March, and then I can start another project in April. So now that you're up to the loop with that, what have I done to prep? let's head into some beautiful supplies. So I got this little basket out. I have a ton of these. These are like those ones you can get from Walmart for like $3 or whatever the deal is. So I pulled out some things that I think I might want to use in it. Obviously I've been using, I'm going to set this aside. Obviously I've been using the Echo Park Animal Safari collection a ton, and I do still have the chipboards. They just don't fit in my little basket, which is sad, but that's fine. These are my main pieces only because it's called Animal Kingdom. And theme supplies are often hard to use on non-themed pages, so I've been trying to pull from these, which is great, and they're very colorful and very, very fun. So I don't mind that, and if you guys have not seen these yet, I'll hold them up again. If you're looking for more content, I am doing Patreon a bit differently, where my content here and my series here kind of spill over into Patreon, so you can get additional content for the series. So here's the ephemera pack and the frames and tags pack that I plan on using, and then the chipboard I'll do a little close-up. Again, some of these are gone because I have used them on some pages. Surprisingly, I just used them on some 12x12s too, because of some zoo photos. And I'm sure I still have some more scrapbooks, so I don't mind that. But will I use the chipboard a ton in my traveler's notebook? No. I know this is a bad idea because it will get very thick, which is fine. Again, depends on your style and aesthetic, but I mostly pulled them out for the matchiness. So we have those. Another thing that's not in my basket that I think I probably want to use is this sticker book. So this is one of those generic American Craft sticker books. This is the everyday one, I think. I've used this a bunch. I'll flip through it for you guys. It has a lot of brighter colors, so depending on what papers I pick out, this would help supplement that almost in every way, because we do have some pastels, we have some neutrals, but then we also have a lot of brights. So hopefully some of the titles will come from here. And if I do end up doing pages directly in the Traveler's Notebook, I think these will be great because I have a lot of clear stickers left. But I'd like to use this a handful of times, perhaps. Again, it depends on the colors that I pick for the pages, because right now there's been no consistency, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. I like varying projects with different color schemes and such. We got that small alpha, some tabs, some labels. Maybe these would work. Again, depending on the color scheme, some journaling spots. Why not? I haven't used it in a while. Thought that'd be a good addition. Back to my little cart here. I pulled out 4 washi tapes. Now you can notice that these are all very thin washi tapes. So what I'm thinking with this is that this one's from Bella Boulevard. I have used it on some pages recently, so I thought I might want to use it again. This one's from Recollections, and then these 2 are from Me and My Big Ideas. I really love this prawn leaf, or the font, what are they called? Palm leaves? Something, heart of palm, I don't know. But I think they're really pretty and tropical, and will work great for safari layouts. And then the orange is a great pop of color, and then this Bella Boulevard one has a ton of that. And this deep green from Me and My Big Ideas is in the ephemera pack, so that's why I pulled that out. The last thing that's not in that little cart before I forget, I pulled in this Amy Tangerine sticker set. There's a couple things that I liked about it. I liked this camera. I liked some of these journaling spots. And I like that it comes with an alphabet, which makes it pretty easy. I just noticed this J is completely destroyed, which is sad, but I think I haven't used this in months. So I'd love to use it again, at least consider it. Maybe some of these leaves would work well on some pages. But again, this is from, oh, I'm not sure which collection this is, but it is from 2018. So not too old, but I'd really love to use that camera. So we have that as well. Can I put it there without much glare? Let's see. I'll put something underneath it. There we go. Now back to my little cart of fun things. I pulled in 1 stamp set. Now, I don't know if I'll use this that much, but I like some of these pieces. I think they're very easy to slip in, like lots of fun happy place details here. This one says always be curious, also very easy to slip in somewhere. And I really like these circles for accents of color if I do end up using white bases for some of the pages. So I have some thin cardstock I could use. Next up we have this washi set. I know I don't need more washi, but I've had trouble using these, and these are actually part of my Disney album kit, which is my 2016 Disney album kit, not the one I'm currently working on. So I pulled them out of that and put them into here. A lot of these, so this is Simple Stories You Are Here collection, a lot of these have cream bases, which I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Echo Park ephemera has cream bases. So that led me to believe I might be able to use these. And again, they are tropical. We have the orange green, some rainbow even, yellows and oranges, tropical flowers. Ideally, we'll be able to use these quite a bit. Again, neglecting them, need to use them. I pulled out too many alphas. This one just made it no-brainer. There's a lot of dark green in the ephemera packs that I want to use, so I'd love to use my Kaiser Craft Mini Alphas a little bit more. I got these at Joann's. These are often on like clearance for like 90 cents, so I recommend them. They're a little bit finicky to work with, and I don't love how all of the letters are not the same size. Like, look at this. Let's see if it'll focus. These G's get significantly smaller. It doesn't even make any sense to me. Why do they just get significantly smaller? And the same with the O's. And I thought there was another letter. And the capitals are down here, so it's not like, I don't get it, dude. If that's printing error, it's fine. I'll still use them. It's just crazy how they change from one to another. And I don't think it's really picking up very well. Maybe I'm just crazy. But these O's look different for sure. Let me know if you guys have those. Then I have this really old set. No idea where it's from. But I like the yellow, green, and orange for Safari. Although I think these are Thanksgiving themed. But imagine if I use these. Never been used. Why not? Okay, so I'll put those back. I pulled in this word sticker set. A lot of these are great for Disney layouts. But we shall see what happens. Again, there's cream and white versions in here. As you can see, they keep opening, so I have some washi tape on there. But I hope to use some of these, and I know you guys can't read them, but you can see that there's cream and white, and they do repeat. So there's a cream page and a white page of the same words. Perfect. Then I added some ephemera into this little basket, which was a good idea until I have to take them out. I was looking for a smaller bin to put these in, but I gave up looking when I could just have fun playing with the different pieces. Now all of these are pulled from my color binders of ephemera. Let's pull this in because we do have some vellum, because I thought that'd be nice and thin for the traveler's notebook. And again, looking for those cream-based things especially. I also have this one, if you guys remember. I believe this is the Chamel Little You collection. Haven't used it yet. Wanted to use it so badly on a Disney layout. I pulled it in. We gotta use it. Not sure what picture I want to use it in. Maybe one of those magic photo ones. Some Project Life, some Illustrated Faith, Jelly Bean Soup. I have no idea what that one is. October Afternoon. This is more Chamel. Doodlebug, LE Studio, Studio Calico. These are Studio Calico. These are K & Company, I think. These are green. This is from a small shop called Humble and Create, or LE Studio. So not a ton, and yes, they're mostly blues and greens, whereas, I don't know, if you were to look at the chipboard set at least, it seems like there's a lot more red that I'm not pulling. I just didn't have a ton of red. And I'm more than happy to pull outside of this mini kit I made for myself. This is just to expedite the process in terms of making the pages, because I have a lot I want to make. You know, 9 pages in 1 month, in addition to all the other pages I have to make, like for 6x6 Fix, or, you know, any of the other projects that I'm a part of. It might be a lot, but we shall see. I like the smaller format. I think it'll be faster for me than normal. I will say, I think I did, this one was pretty fast, but it's also a lot. Like, this is a lot going on a traveler's notebook page, like so very much. This one's a little bit more plain. And again, I think I'll do more that are like this, the horizontal version instead of the vertical version. And then this one was done with my, this had to have been my January kit then, because I had that little giraffe in there, did I not? Wait, January was Mini Kit Monday. Kit. Yeah, so this was January. And I used some of those same phrase stickers that I'd pulled out before. So there's that. So between this page and this page, which I believe that was the order I created them, there is no similarities. None of the products are the same. Nothing. Like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then between these two, we have the same ephemera pack for the zoo-themed items. And that's it. This is Jelly Bean Soup. We have Maggie Home sticker, Heidi Swap stickers from an old travel pack. You know, it's okay that they don't match. I'm perfectly fine with that. And obviously not a ton of dimension on this one. This one's pretty flat. And this one has 2 chipboard pieces, but they're the smaller type. And then this one has some puffy stickers, which again, not too, and a paper clip. A little bit bulky, but that's okay. But what I'm really looking forward to is diving into these other pictures and filling these pages and completing my goal, because that is what we're here to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update for my Craft Your Stash Away. Again, no pages created in the first week anywhere, not for this project, not for any project. But I did prep and plan, which is something I needed to do, but February is quite busy. And we just had the launch March 1st, so I have my little bin here full of fun things that'll stay on my desk. I have things that don't fit on my desk. Ephemera's in there. We got the chipboard. We got the stickers. We have the templates. This would also be a great help if you need these for your pages, if you're doing pocket pages, making templates, so you can build without having to have the page protectors or the album nearby. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and give me an update on your project down below. And if you haven't picked a project yet, or if you haven't picked a focus yet for the next 3 months or 1 month or time frame, whatever you're working on, I'd love to hear it down below, because I want to follow you guys on your journeys too. And don't forget, you can use the hashtag CraftYourStashAway20 on Instagram if you're posting along. And eventually I will post. I just haven't created anything for the project, so I cannot yet. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!